And, I have a very different take on mental health than most people. We live in a weird world where everyone tells these first responders, hey, you're going to see horrible things. You're not going to be able to deal with it, and it's going to crush you. And you're going to have to, go out and seek help, and you'll be a broken man the rest of your life. And that's just not true. But if you keep telling people that, it'll be true. And I'm not saying that, don't go seek help, and I'm not saying that, seeing the worst thing in the world won't break you, but we have to have a realistic look at mental health, and not the current one we have.
I agree with you 100%. I'm actually really glad you mentioned that. Another former guy from the same unit you came from, although I think a decent amount before your time, he made a comment, and I'm paraphrasing, that, if we lose some guys, you don't tell everyone, okay, now you go home, you feel sad, you drink yourself to death, you just feel terrible. It's like, no, you tell them, yeah, today was a bad day, and tomorrow we're going to kick the shit out of them. And that's the attitude. If you tell them that, they're going to be eager to get back out there in the streets. If you tell them, oh, this is awful and it's only going to get worse, what do you think they're going to do?
We have what's probably what I believe to be the worst approach to it, which is then we give guys time off for them to deal with it. That's the worst thing you can do. Go back to work, keep your mind busy, keep working. If you go home and don't do anything for a week, you will lament and think about it and think about it and think about it. And it's a hard rut to get out of. You have to go back to work. You want to honor that guy's memory, go on target again.
Exactly.
And the sooner you do it, the better.
That's exactly almost word for word what this other guy said. Did you personally ever have any stuff where it took you, you kind of had to punch through and just get through it? Or mentally, were you pretty much, you were good to go with hiccups along the way, but mostly fine?
I'm human like anyone else. Most of the tears that you cry are really for the family. You feel, they always seem to have kids, they always have young kids or just, an amazing wife, and you just feel horrible for them. But you deal with it, you internalize it, and you just go back to work. It's that simple. Here's the other thing, just to talk. I have a hard time with some of the, psychologists, because they have book knowledge on this. And I don't think there's any other profession where they have no real world experience in a subject that they profess to be subject matter experts on. They don't know what it's like to lose a loved one. They don't know what it's like to carry a dead teammate, but they're going to tell you how to deal with it. And I have a problem with that. Who the people we should be listening to? The people who have done that and then, have come out on top. So I don't have a college degree on it, but I have better than that. I have real world experience.